Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cataclysm of Hyrule campaign. I am the GM and creator of the campaign, Puck Finn, and for everyone joining us tonight, welcome. I am extra excited for tonight's session as we have been building to this this session for quite some time. Um, but before we get to it, I'm going to go over some quick announcements. First thing I always like to do is I always like to suggest that people join our Discord server. Um, our Discord server has a bunch of different types of channels in it. It's a place where everyone can kind of come together and communicate with all things of common interest, whether it pertain to the campaign or just straight up being awesome. We, as of tonight, will be wrapping up our vote because I have everything set up with my 3D printer. For those of you who haven't been following, I've been slowly, I received a 3D resin printer a while back, and I've slowly been getting things together that I need to have it running, such as an exhaust system and all the little, odds and ends like resin, to get it functioning properly. And I have everything I need to start running it. I got a couple more things coming in Amazon, but the reason I bring that up is because on our Discord server, for the past 2 or 3 weeks, we've been running a vote on our voting channel for people to suggest or cast a vote on what I should make for my first 3D print. And it was a very long list, and we have now narrowed it down to our 3 most popular votes. And I will probably officially be closing the vote after tonight's session. But to my off the top of my head, what do we have? Our top 3 votes are a dice tower, with 4 votes, a Octorok with 4 votes, and a rupee with 5 votes. So it is a very close race, and if you want to see me print any of those things, what we do is you click the link to our link tree that is posted in chat. It will take you to our Discord server. You simply have to join it and go to our voting channel and react to which one you want to see printed. You can vote as many times as you want. You can vote once. You can vote for all of them. You can vote however you feel makes you happy. But I'm excited to finally get this up and running, and I really have no idea what I'm going to be doing with it, but just the whole bit of it is personally very exciting to me. And we also have a number of other things. We had a contest, a very quick contest to promote the dice gambling function of our Discord server. So in our Discord server, you can claim a daily loot chest, which will give you anywhere between 1 to 100 coins. Excuse me. And you can use those coins for a number of things. We have a whole channel dedicated to the number of things that you can buy with these coins that you can either get in a daily for free or purchase by sending money to our Venmo or Cash App, which will get you the coins that it says in our server. And we, in order to promote the dice rolling function on our server, we had a thing saying first person to get a 6 on the roll. It's simply a d6 roll, and when you roll a 6, you quadruple whatever it is you have wagered. And the first person to win on the server got a free 500 coins, and we had a number of people doing it, and it was our very own Lido who won the extra 500 coins. So, and even though that specific contest has concluded, you can take any of the coins that you have either bought or collected through a daily and use that to either purchase things in our loot shop or wager them in our dice game by simply, I think the function is, like \dice. A real simple function. Yeah. So that's our Discord bit. After that, we are our link tree. So our link tree, which is being posted in chat, is where all of our links are being held. We have a number of links, but just to name a few, we have our Discord server. We have our YouTube channel, which is where our all these campaign sessions get uploaded. The channel is called Cataclysm of Hyrule. We have a link to our Facebook group, and really just a number of other things. So I know that that's the top couple links off of on our link tree, but definitely take time to check all of them out. But let me just, so as we get started tonight, we're going to go through our introductions. We're going to do a little recap, and then we'll dive right into it. So let me switch over to the scene. Oh, that is an unfortunate camera effect at the moment. Let me see if I can make that a little bit cleaner. We are currently missing Deacon right now, which is why the camera looks the way that it does. So let me take a moment to fix that. And then when Deacon pops back on, we'll fix that too. But while I'm working on this, Gully, how you doing today? Very true, very true. Well, and my cat has also joined us. Hey, kitten. Damn it. How do I mean, no. Oh. There we go. All right, let's try that again. Hi. How you doing, Gully?
Hello, hello. Does everyone out there hear me now? Maybe? Nope? Possibly?
Waiting on an answer from Buzzy. Yes.
Yes, all right, there we go. Sorry about
All
that.
right, cool.
Sorry
Good deal.
about the
All right,
audio
perfect.
technical difficulties.
All right, well, hey, welcome everyone in chat. Fuzzy, thanks for letting us know about the sound.
Yes, always good. Appreciate the heads up on that, Fuzzy. Yeah,
I'd
and
definitely like to know the history behind Fuzzy Crimson, the name someday, though. Because I'm just like, Crimson? Red? Blood? Fuzzy? Yeah, I don't know.
that is true. It is a very unique name, and you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah, it is.
If you want to kind of like lay that on us in chat and let us know, absolutely. But if you want to
No
not,
pressure, Fuzzy.
that's right, no pressure. If you want to keep it as it is, we completely respect that. Um, or if you wanted to like save it for a chat session. I forgot to mention the chat sessions.
Yeah.
Every other week we do a bi-weekly broadcast where we do a campaign session one week and we'll follow it up with a chat session. So what the chat session is it's kind of like an open forum chat where people can where I can pay more attention. First of all, I can pay more attention to chat. So if somebody posts something like, "Hey, the sound's not working," I can see it. but aside from that, it really lets us kind of interact more directly with the people who tune in. And we do have a typical normal standing agenda where we'll talk about what happened in the prior session. We'll talk about connecting lore. We'll kind of brainstorm various things about things that may or may not happen. It's less of a nickname, more of a description. Lito can confirm. Is this
Yeah.
something that's going to have to come with Lito's disclaimers?
Don't believe so.
Okay. Fuzzy Cribs. All right. But yeah, so in the chat session, it's not something that we stick very rigidly to. Often enough, we will go just way off topic and talk about things sometimes that have absolutely nothing to do with the campaign, nothing to do with D&D, nothing to do with Legends of Zelda. Just wherever the chat sessions take us, that's where we end up. And quite honestly, it's one of the most fun things that I'd love to do. So if you are only tuning in for the campaign sessions, first of all, still thank you. Absolutely. There's that disclaimer. We love to have everybody with the campaign sessions, but quite honestly, if you have the time, you to tune in every week rather than every other week, you will be adding something much more additionally fulfilling to this experience. So that is something that we try to do here. We try to make things as interactive as possible, whether it's structuring the Discord server like that, or creating chat sessions where we can interact more directly. Like, this is not just us doing a broadcast. Like, this is much more a community style thing. So any level of participation that anybody feels comfortable with, it's on the table within reason. But that is not really a disclaimer that we need to put here, because everybody who has been part of this community has been amazing and awesome. But yeah, sorry to interrupt the introductions with my ADD brain. But moving on, how you doing, Lito?
I'm doing okay. Looking forward to figuring out about this temple. Wishing Deekun would show up because I have things that I'd like to borrow from him.
Yes,
We'll make it work.
hopefully it will show up. Hopefully he will show up, because quite honestly, I've spoken about this before, but this temple was Deacon's moment of cataclysm. Deacon does have a special insight to things that are going on in this temple, and he has conveyed a good bit of this, and that's how we found out who we were dealing with in the temple. And we found, that's how a number of things have unfolded. But there is quite a number of things. Deacon's specifically, chronologically, real-time chronologically, Deacon's moment of cataclysm in this temple happened years ago. We're 4 or 5 years ago. So there's obviously going to be stuff that has not been brought forth simply because it was, it happened so long ago, and there's no way that he as a person could remember every single small detail. So going into this temple, especially with my foreboding message that I had sent out to everyone roughly an hour and a half ago, yeah, it's been about that long since I've addressed this temple. I've looked at the notes and looked at the character sheets. So when I was personally refreshing myself to run this efficiently, I felt an extra need to warn people about the potential danger and severity of this temple. It is for those who have for those who have seen our fire temple episodes. I try to construct these temples in very different and unique ways, so this is not going to be anything like the fire temple. But I don't just do these random kind of like get from point A to point B type things. I try to make them as unique and interesting as possible. So I'm hoping that in the next upcoming episodes that this does come through. There's going to be a good number of things that come out. There's going to be a good bit of lore. I know that everyone has a good bit of planning going into this temple, and yeah. As I said in the beginning, I'm very excited for this episode, and we'll see where it goes, with or without Deacon. So yes, Lito, a pleasure to have you as well. Welcome, and rounding out the party, we have Afine. How you doing, Afine?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
That is awesome
Really
to hear.
looking forward.
What's that?
Sorry. It's fine.
That's great to hear. And any thoughts? Any thoughts going into this? Being of Royal Zora blood, but not specifically connected to this lineage. I think I asked you this last time actually, but now that we're getting closer and we've rested, and since then, Ifine has learned about and we didn't delve into this really. We didn't have time to touch on this last episode, but Ifine learned about that her mother, through the events of through the time of the Cataclysm, Ifine learned that her mother was not alive in this post-Cataclysm world. So would you feel comfortable talking about that at all? Like, you don't have to delve into it deep, but and if you want to just kind of see how it plays out, like, that's fine. But is there any kind of like anything you can tease us with at the moment?
At the moment, Athena is really hoping she's going to fall into the position where the spirit inside the water temple has no idea who she is and is happy to just ignore her and beat up on Lido and Deacon.
Ignore. Oh, that is that's going to be easier said than done, but we will definitely see.
That's what I'm worried about.
There's but as I said, time will tell in that matter. And so everybody, welcome. A pleasure. So we wrapped up the last session with a long rest. We spent a little bit of time in Zora's domain, kind of exploring a number of things. We learned that everything, specifically the heritage of the royal lineage of Zora, is not something that has been firmly solidified in the Cataclysm and has a bit of fluctuation to it. We learned that there's a silver Lionel atop the waterfall, the veiled falls, the veiled falls. We are currently holding the keys to the entrance of the water temple, which is a set of runes. And as the party stands, do we know how to get into the temple?
We have runes.
All right, so
No,
Open the
I
door and knock.
we might be winging this. We might be winging this. But we'll see. So, yeah, let's start off with taking, coming up from our long rest. Everyone has, their abilities and spell slots and hit points
Oh,
all
and didn't we have
replenished.
a feast?
We had the feast.
Yeah, we have a feast. So
Yeah,
we have extra
right, extra HP
hit points.
and
Overflowing
Heroes feast.
HP.
let me see.
Heroes feast.
Do we still have the
Oh, wait.
roll for that?
Oh, we rolled already for that.
Yeah.
Yep, we did.
Okay. So
I
everyone
think it was
has
a +5. Right? Wasn't it a +5?
yes,
the
that's fine.
gotcha. All right. So everyone has +5 HP. Um. All right. So everyone has a restful evening. Nothing seems to disturb it in any way whatsoever. No awkward dreams containing red lightning and shadowy figures. Nobody hanging out outside windows or strange cackling laughters. Just your heads go down on your pillows and being thoroughly having a thoroughly exhausting day prior, you just close your eyes and wake up to sunlight coming through your windows. And you know what? Let's say actually that you are woken up by a very loud crash. So the three of you kind of jolt up from your beds, and as you make your way out, you realize that Deacon is missing. um, the crash that you heard was a large tray of dirty dishes that's were kind of situated kind of adjacent to the door that everyone's now kind of like cleaning up. So viewing upon this,
Hello?
what would you like to do?
So we know he's gone? Like,
Well, all
someone
three
yelled,
of you
"Oh
kind
no,
of
he's
like come out
disappeared"?
and you notice that Deacon doesn't come out. But
Go to his door
his
and knock on it.
his door is open. Like it's not fully like swung open, but it's ajar enough that um at like quick observance it's open enough that he could fit through, but it's not like swung open or anything.
We'll go to his door and open it the rest of the way.
Um you look in his room, you notice that there, aside from maybe a couple of bed sheets being tossed around, there really seems to be no sign of a struggle or anything like that. Um, everything else seems to be in its place. Nothing is tossed through. His whatever kind of inventory that he has lying around is exactly where it should be. And there's a number of fairly unique and or expensive items that he would have laying about. So if there was something, if it was like a robbery or attempted robbery or anything like that, those would be items that would be gone for.
So, Gully, Athene, Kuhn's not in his room.
What do you mean he's not in his room? Did he go for breakfast without us?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Can't believe he would do that.
The little guy. Maybe he gets hungry in the middle of the night and just fell asleep down there. That's what I'm gonna go with. I should just go downstairs.
Well, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
All right. So you head down the stairs, and one of the things you also notice is that there is a pot with loose soil that has been kind of knocked over, not too far from where everyone's cleaning up the broken dishes.
Okay. Morning. Everything okay down here?
And the bartender, who's one of the people cleaning up the dishes, kind of looks up and goes, yeah, this tray just seemed kind of to fall over on its own, and we're just cleaning everything up. You want to grab something to eat? Have a seat. We'll be with you in like a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, what if I were to fix the plates and breakfast would be on you?
That sounds incredibly messy. I would
Meld
rather.
them back together. Again.
Are you mending the plates and everything?
Yeah, I would mend the plates.
Okay, so you start mending the plates.
I'll help.
So the plates just start kind of like coming back together, and the quicker that they start to come back together, the bartender like starts to like back away a bit, and he goes listen, he goes, thank you, but again, I'd really prefer if you don't put any food on me. I've just started my shift, and I don't want it to be one of those days.
Okay. Thought it
Okay,
would help and be like fair trade.
Gully doesn't have mending, so
Oh.
instead of helping you put the plates back together, he'll help with prestidigitation to make sure they're clean.
Okay. So we're having like a very like bibbity bobbity boo moment.
Yep.
All right. So, does anybody have like a levitate spell that can make these plates and cups just kind of like
Hey, limited magic ability here.
it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. So,
I'm seeing Lito's putting them back together, Gully's cleaning them, and Afine's picking up every single one, checking the plate and seeing her reflection in the plate because it's so clean, and then going like, "Yep, that one's done. That one's done." So it's a good, nice little moving.
all right. So mending, cleaning, and stacking the plates. I would say altogether, it wasn't like a huge. This probably takes like less than 3 minutes. So, the bartender's like, I'll tell you what, um, since you didn't cover me in food, why don't I buy the 3? And he pauses when he says 3. He goes, weren't there 4 of you?
Yes, that's the other question we were gonna ask. Have you seen the little Deku strap?
No.
You just started your shift.
Reasonably. I mean, not like this
Anybody
moment,
here
but
from last night?
Hmm?
Anybody here from last night that you could go, hey, have you seen him? And then since you were new, they would be old.
Oh no, it's been a fair. I mean, I heard nothing weird happening last night. I heard nothing of a Deku scrub coming, going, anything like that. It was a
Quite
fairly
stealthy.
uneventful night. Oh,
Yeah, you might not have seen him. Anything about it?
well,
I don't have sending, so can't contact him. That sucks.
it's okay. He hasn't responded
He
my
knows where we're
sending spell
going.
either.
Maybe.
I
Well,
No sending.
I have messaged, but that would only work if I span in a circle, because I don't know which direction he's in.
Nice.
Can you do that?
If he's close enough.
yeah. So he goes, well, I mean, I wish I could help you, but I mean, if
It's okay.
you want to come and grab a bite to eat, feel free.
Okay. Shall do that, and hopefully he will come back. If not, maybe we'll just meet him at the temple because he's got something important to do. Like he's gonna have like a spell of, "Oh, you are wrong. You are going to be the good guy again," and then it'll be fine. It's
Uh,
possible.
well,
Or she's kidnapped him.
Anything's possible.
the bartender just kind of like shrugs his shoulders. It's like, okay.
Being that okay, maybe, but Deacon's pretty strong. If she, kidnapped him, it'd be like a fight or something that we would have seen.
Wait, there's a kidnapping going on?
No, baby.
Should I
Kingdom is okay.
should I call somebody?
I
Like,
didn't say there was one. I'm just worried about our missing friend. This isn't. I can't say it's not like him since I haven't known him as long as the others, but
so
It'll
so
be
I
fine.
I don't need to call the guard. I don't need to.
No.
I mean, it's not every day people throw around words like kidnapping.
The heroes, it's our job. We'll figure it out.
It's your job to kidnap?
No, to help people.
and to jump to really bad conclusions.
Yes.
You're an interesting brand of heroes.
Oh, sir, if only you knew.
Listen, make it very easy for you. We will have 3 breakfasts, please. And then I'll
Three
start walking
breakfasts.
to a table.
so, so you'll walk to your table and you sit down. And after like a minute or so, and not even a minute, you hear behind you. Like at this point, now that everything's cleaned up, the bartender has like gone back to bartending. And he kind of like from the bar, he whistles at your table just to like get your attention. And when y'all look over, he kind of like points to the plates. Like
That guy,
he knows you guys have had
I'll just
breakfast here before. Like,
I'll go walk and grab them. Bring them back.
all right. So y'all get up and grab your self-served food at the buffet. So, um, as you are having your fill this morning, um, and yes, we do have the mystery of Deacon starting off with, but there are other pressing matters at hand. So there's the temple that is ever looming, and and also you may have other things that you want to address. So as you are sitting down and enjoying your breakfast, what is the topics of conversation?
So, just having this thought, and tell me if you want to do this or not. We go and ask King Ill, gotta remember that, who Rudo is to him. Is she like your aunt? Is she like his mom? Is, something like that. Or is are they related in some way, and does it make sense? Because our histories don't line up. Maybe he'll put in that nice little, corner piece that goes, everything's solved. Or maybe he's
Hi.
willing to help.
I'm really sorry.
Dude, where have you been? You left and had a party, and now you're back. That's magic. We were
Did you
just
have
talking about
breakfast
honestly,
you.
without us? Why did you
uh,
leave and have breakfast without us?
honestly, can I just like peek out from like somebody's backpack where I was taking a nap? Because I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm really sorry I'm late. I overslept. Like I
Fine.
slept through like 3 alarms.
Honestly, like,
You are
so
fine.
yeah, it's
No
completely
worries, man.
okay.
You're good.
So what we have done so far right now is we've had everybody wake up and realize that Deacon has been missing.
Fair, sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
That's good. There is no like evidence, rhyme, or reason. So essentially, what it is um, you may or may not have like snuck out, and in the process of sneaking out, knocked over like a couple of like a dirty breakfast tray, full of plates. There was a knocked over potted uh, pot with loose soil in it that you may or may not have been either in or and like and there's been
Perfect.
given absolutely no reason as to why this has happened. So it could be anything from like you saw a pretty bird to sleepwalking to whatever. So
Um, okay. Can I say that I saw one of those one of those like little catfishes, the fish cats,
yes,
and just like last time, I really wanted to pet it. Like you know the ones that like they kind of have like the fish tails,
yep.
but they're like a cat.
Hmm.
And I really just like I haven't seen one in ages. And just like last time, I was like, "Ooh, I want to pet it," and then I got completely distracted.
Let me see if I have the file so I can
Oh
show people.
gosh.
Oh, I don't think I do anymore. But
All
okay,
right, it's a
so
long callback.
that is a long callback, but it is, yeah, it's gone. But that is
Rip in
completely valid.
peace.
So more so, s- um, so I will say like you have at the moment like vacated the slumbering deep inn, and by the time that you come back, everyone is already seated there, enjoying the breakfast, talking about various things. So
Perfect.
for narration purposes, how do you re-enter the slumbering deep inn?
Um, can I re-enter holding one of the little catfish?
Absolutely.
Nice. I imagine oh here, sorry. Yeah, yeah, so I imagine that I have like basically like it's calm, like I have like probably fed it something, and like that has made it like docile enough, and I just kind of wanted to show everybody the cash that I found. Like I have named him Dave. It's a girl.
Dave
Like,
the
in
girl catfish.
actuality, it's a girl, but I have named him Dave because I don't know that.
All hail Dave.
Oh,
Yay.
gosh.
All right.
Okay. Hi guys. Um,
Ew.
sorry,
Hey.
I got really distracted. I hope you all had a nice breakfast though. Look,
We're
I made
still
a new
eating.
friend. Oh,
You want breakfast?
yeah, that sounds awesome. Thanks. I gave
We'll go get
my other
more.
breakfast to Dave here.
Grab some more breakfast for Deku.
Thank you.
Fair. All right. So, so as everyone's sitting there, we're just kind of like going over the uh, plans on what to how to address the day. And Leto had mentioned maybe trying to gain an audience with Il to see what Il knows specifically about Princess Rudo and if there is any direct lineage there.
Well,
Oh, true.
I also
Good
had
move.
another thought. Where's Zop?
Oh, true. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I think I was the one who. I was
Been
the one who was
holding
holding
on to
him.
him,
Okay, cool. that explains why you needed me to come back. Awesome.
yeah. So, Zop.
He floats out. I love him. I love him so much, and his little mustache. He's so dapper.
He is.
Zop.
Yes.
Tell us about the royal family of the Zoras. Starting from like before Il, just like not that far, but like is Il related to Princess Ruda?
And Zop says, yes.
Oh
It's
shit.
his sister, or it's like his mom or aunt.
And Zop says, I believe in the patriarchal structure. They may be considered to be half siblings.
Okay. Like half by king's side or half by the queen's side?
Yes. That is the
I'm gonna take
definition
you
of
inside
half.
and shoot you with lightning.
Zop says,
Ooh, can I
that-
watch? Can I watch? Can I watch? I want to see what happens.
So, Zop states that their familial connection is not by blood, but through marriage. Whereas Princess Rudo is a direct descendant of the most former Zoran king, and Il is a direct descendant of the second former Zoran queen.
Okay.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Didn't that make them step siblings then instead of half siblings?
Yeah.
And and Zop's like, if I had shoulders, I would shrug them.
Sorry, so
And Zop says,
That
to,
kind of
to try to
answers it
explain
for me.
it best, there is no genetic link, but there is a familial bond.
Okay. You know if they liked each other, like they were like friends, or were they like, I really don't like you. I wish we would go to a temple and become the sage, and I'll become king type of thing.
Personal feelings are not within my, uh, not found within my database.
Okay.
All
Probably
siblings
no sooner
do
than that.
have a certain degree of rivalry, I do suppose, but at the end of the day, whether it is a genetic family, a found family, or a blended family, there is more often than not also a certain degree of love, bond, and kinship.
Okay. So, in theory, we don't need to go visit Ill now that we know. So I guess straight to the temple after we eat, of course.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Deacon's still a little sleepy. No. Yeah. I honestly can't think of any detours from the temple, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Oh, just to just to remind everybody, you are under the effects of a hero's feast. Um, which I'm not sure if we remember that your max HP was increased by an amount 5. Perfect, thanks. Uh, yeah, you
Immune to
are
fear, poison, advantage on wisdom checks.
perfect. Thanks, appreciate it. Just making sure.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
here's the big thing. Ikun, you're our front man on this because nobody else has been in the temple, so you should hopefully kind of know something about it.
Yeah, I remember a couple things. Mostly, so,
You know
uh,
how we get inside of it?
yeah, so in the Veiled Falls, there's essentially, this, I believe, as I recall, there is a little tablet behind the Veiled Falls that, has, essentially some musical notes on it. And it was either we put the runes that we have on the tablet, or there was like something underwater that is also related to it. It's like the doorway is like underwater. I'm trying to remember which it was, but I have to do a little bit of trial and error because it's been 3 years. Um so, yeah, if we head there, I could probably suss it out in a couple minutes.
Got it. Okay, so I need you guys just to relax for like 11 minutes. I'm going to ritually cast water breathing just in case for you and Gulling.
Yay! Thank you. That is gonna help a ton. You
Yes,
have no
that's
idea.
you're the man. You're so freaking awesome, Lito.
Mhm.
Why do you always think so far ahead on everything? You're the bomb. Thank you.
Mhm. Hell
Because
yeah.
lately, staying in the moment kind of sucks.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, there's a gateway underwater, yeah, that we can open. And there's gonna be this area where it's really super dark. Um, that's an illusion. There's stuff under there. So like, what I mean by that is like you have to like swim to the very, very bottom, and it's gonna seem like it's black and it's the end, but then you go down beneath it, and there's like stuff there. I think that's actually where even the actual gateway is, if I remember correctly, is in the black area.
Wait a minute. Is everything going to be the same because the whole cataclysm, and.
Deacon cheerfully says, "I have no idea, but this is all I got."
Well, we'll go off what you remember then. Sounds good to
Appreciate
me.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah. Just, did you guys want to do anything else before we head into the Veiled Falls, just to make sure, though?
Still casting a spell.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Jutsu. Let's see. I could cast a spell too. What do I got that might be helpful today?
If you have spells, make sure you choose ones that will work underwater, just in case.
Oh, true, yeah. Ooh, I gotta hit the long rest button. Yay. Right.
Maybe 10 minutes so I can start doing other things. Fuck.
Okay. So, heading. Are we heading to the Veiled Falls?
Yeah, I'd say.
All
Like
right.
it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you head out to the Veiled
I still have
Falls.
food in my mouth. Come on. Okay, let's go. Fine, let's go.
And you get
As we're
there.
walking.
It's
As we're walking. So, who has the phylactery, just to make sure?
Deacon.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I don't want to, kill my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And, Afine's half sister. I'd like to try and save her in a way. And
Gotcha.
I just want to make sure, in case the worst case happens, I know who we have to, connect with. Sword and phylactery.
Gotcha.
But I'm still hoping that we can bring her back, make her good, something like that.
Okay. It's worth a shot. It'll honestly give us an idea for for everybody else too, and to see if that's even possible. You know what I mean?
True. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so that way when I'm, not attacking her and trying to talk to her, you guys don't just, slaughter her and then she comes right back because she's even more pissed.
Yeah, understandable.
Okay.
Though I'm gonna tell you, I don't think she's going to discriminate when she pops out of the walls.
We'll find out.
We will,
Check.
but I'm just saying, so the main thing here is she pops out of the walls and attacks a random person who's within 5 feet of any wall in the dungeon.
So stay in the center. Got it.
Yeah. On the flip side, it is not a very big dungeon. In terms of room size. So somebody's mostly gonna get attacked, but we gotta think about who that is, if you know what I'm saying.
Eh,
You need a meat shield? I'll volunteer.
Hell yeah. Thanks, fam. But yeah, just throwing that out there.
eh. Okay, let's do this.
all right.
All right. I'd like to look behind the Veiled Falls, just see if it jogs my memory a little bit.
Okay. So you look behind the Veiled Falls, and you do find a bit of an archway.
Hmm. Hmm. Huh.
Excuse
Take
me.
out the runes for you.
Thanks.
They look like they will fit the runes.
All right. I put them in the pattern of Zelda's Lullaby.
Okay. As you put them in, the runes and the archway begin to glow in a kind of red and golden color.
I feel like that means I fucked up.
Does it?
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say like red and fish. Interesting. So, okay. Sorry, I'll let you finish. I apologize.
Okay.
Deku's just like looking nervous. Is all I wanted to say.
So
How's Dave doing? Is Dave still with us, or did she leave? Now that we're in water.
That's a good question. I imagine she's like going for a swim. She's like little doggy paddling through the water. Excellent. I love her.
Actually, one last thing
Mhm.
before we go in. Deacon, do you have sending?
Oh yeah, sure.
Can you just send a message to Norin and be like, "Hey, we're entering the temple. If we're not out in like a day, we're screwed." Type of thing.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
nice knowing you.
Valid.
It's also so that way somebody knows that the temple's now open and nobody just wanders in.
True. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Norin, opened up temple. Going in now. If not back in day, we'd all dead. Try close temple if we die. Nice knowing you. 25 words.
He says, be brave. Do what you can to rescue Princess Rudo. If anyone can do it, I believe that you all can.
Man, gassing us up in the crucial moment. God, I love Norin so much.
And
What'd he say?
He said, I repeat the message.
it's trusting you
He said,
Still
guys.
not
we the
letting him marry my
best,
daughter,
Def
my
Jam.
sister.
Sorry?
Valid.
Not letting him marry my sister. You know, he had the hots for Rudo, so I'm making sure if that comes down, I'm sorry. Not happening. Nice guy and everything, but he's gonna have to choose somebody else.
No comment.
So you're saying all
Look
of
at
this,
Athene and
Lito?
go,
Yeah.
yes. All of that. And then now Athene,
Even in this time, on the verge of the temple, like this is where we're like, this is the direction we're going in.
Rudo knows how
Um,
much this is gonna suck inside, so he's trying to be, happy, stupid, funny to make sure everybody's like on their guard. Now they're kind of relaxed because of the dumbness.
Okay.
I mean, if we don't laugh, we might as well cry because we're probably gonna get our asses handed to us.
Very,
What?
very true.
You're fine.
I'm scared.
I've never met my sister before, but I'm pretty sure she'll know who I am, love me, and then become a good guy.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's exactly what's going to happen.
yeah. Um. So as like as the archway continues to light up, the
Wrong campaign. Sorry.
yeah, the the like inside of the archway remains like solid stone, but all of a sudden the red and yellow lights kind of like travel
Oh.
down onto the floor. And now that they have like a little bit of space, you can kind of see like what it is there is like on each side there is a number of red stripes, and the gold in it is presenting themselves as dots, almost musical notes, and they travel down into the lake that the Veiled Falls is pouring into, and it goes deep.
Do we follow? And is that normal?
I mean, we left normal behind at least 10 sessions ago.
Yeah.
So
We follow it? Deacon said something.
Ooh. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What'd you say?
the
There's lines flowing down into the lake of the falls.
yeah,
Follow that.
what it was
Yeah.
is essentially like
The doorway is underwater, if I remember
it's
correctly.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's leading to under the water. And from what you
Yep,
can see,
we
as
have to follow that.
as far as you can see, the light is a little bit illuminated, but it is very deep, and it does eventually get very dark to a point that where you're at, you can't see deeper.
Shiny.
Um,
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'd like to cast a spell at you at this point.
Ooh.
What would you like to cast?
I would like to use Twin Spell to have this target two willing creatures, and I would like to catch both Deacon and Nido and cast Tree Scene on them.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
All right. So true seeing. The spell gives the willing creature, which in this case is Leto and Deacon, right? Leto and Deacon. So the spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are. For the duration, the creature has true sight. They notice secret doors hidden by magic and can see into the ethereal plane, all at a range of 120 feet.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're starting off strong. So who dives in first?
Go first.
So,
Oh, okay.
by the way, like Deacon and excuse me, Deacon and Leto, you can now see to the point at which the light stops, and there is it comes to a point where there's another stone slab. And I would say that you recognize this as a door. And there are details on the door, but even at 120 feet, it's difficult to make out. Like the light gets down to it, and it illuminates it in almost like a circular a circular pattern.
Okay.
And you can see that in the center of the circle that there is some type of marking or something.
Okay. I'm ready to swim on down to it if possible.
All right. So Deacon, you swim down, and you can see that what is in the center of the circle is two indentations that look like they are made for two right hands.
Huh. Man, I forgot about this part. I'd like to establish my telepathic link with Leto. Say, two right hands. I think we have to open this together.
Okay.
This is new.
Put my right
I
hand on the little
haven't-
thing.
All right.
Me too.
Leto and Deacon, you put your right hands to it, and it yields no reaction.
Oh.
I think it kind of makes sense why there's two right hands. It's probably for two Zora.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll go
Look
get a
up at a
fiend.
fiend.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, me? Oh, here I come. Oh, you meant
Huh.
Oh, no.
Fiend. Oh,
No,
okay,
go
fine.
ahead,
Yeah.
Kelly.
No, if you
No,
want
no,
to
no,
try,
no, no.
Gully, that's cool.
No, I think he's pointing to you, Fiend.
No, go ahead, please, you try.
No, 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 no. Wait, do you want her or me? I don't know who you're pointing at. We're kind of
Both
far
of
away.
you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, let's both go. Come on.
Okay.
You can just convince it's because his hand is too small.
Yeah,
Cannot fill the indentation.
it is. It's like that. It's like a scene in like Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
Life finds a way.
Head, little arms.
So who puts their hands onto the slab?
I'm still floating there with it on there, and I go, if either of you want to try, I think it's going to work with the fiend, though, but Gully, if you want to try first.
Oh, well, Fiend, go right ahead. I mean, I just didn't know who you wanted because I mean we were like next to each other and you were pointing and waving. So
now I'm
I was
really
going to need
interested.
both of you anyway.
yeah, well, yeah, it's true.
Now I'm really interested to see whether it would work with Gully's hand or not.
Fine, I'll touch it.
Gully turns into a catfish. No. Nothing happens.
You may now call me Dave too.
Hell yeah.
No, and we call you Gilly.
Nice.
That Gilly actually works. But
I love it.
Fiend.
I reach out and put my hand in the indent.
Okay, so the moment that Leto and Afine's hands fit onto the stone, they you start to hear this like resonating hum, like one that is generally ever present in Zora's domain, kind of just like this, ethereal note that the more time you spend there, the more you just kind of become like deafened to it. But now all of a sudden, like it has this almost like resounding intensity to it. And as it begins to come to a crescendo of almost like unfathomable intensity, you hear this splash, and you all find yourselves in a room where you are. And the first thing you notice is you notice the walls. And there's a certain familiarity with this because I believe Deacon explained what the walls were like in the water temple.
Yup.
Yeah.
All
So
flowy and shit.
all flowy and shit. So you come to a bunch of flowy and shit walls.
All right. Less magical, decidedly.
So, all right. And yeah, first things first, before I go into further descriptions, you without a doubt find yourselves inside the water temple. You know that you are inside the water temple. What are your initial thoughts?
Are we
Well, that
underwater
made a lot of
inside?
sense.
No,
My initial thoughts are that I gently guide Athena away from 5 feet and next to the wall.
okay, fair.
Are we still underwater or is it dry in here?
It is dry. So like the ground you're on is dry. It's kind of like it has like a cold humidity to it. Like there, it has like a cool, like watery breeze that is ever present. And as you look at the walls, you can see that the walls are cascading from top to bottom, where there doesn't seem to be any point of origin or any point where the water is puddling or gathering. It just flows.
And shit. Sorry.
No, this is not a community pool.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Fire magic doesn't work in here. I tried casting fireball a couple times and it didn't work. Like, it just straight up gets extinguished.
Mm, I'm screwed.
Sorry, buddy.
Not
Oh.
the only weapon you have.
I mean, if it's not flaming, it's still a weapon.
So to repeat what Deacon has said, fire magic. You know what? We're gonna tuck that in the back of our heads. Fire magic does not work. We'll put that out there. So yeah, like on top of that, like just kind of like first thoughts before I go into this room. Deacon talks about the fire magic, pulls Zafine away from the wall. Gully kind of like starts to reassess his arsenal, understanding that he might be at a certain slight disadvantage with this new understanding of partial understanding of how fire works here. What else is initial thoughts?
Why'd you pull Athena away from the water wall?
Princess Rudo likes to, like I was saying, jump out and attack anybody who's within 5 feet of the walls. Sorry, I thought I said that earlier.
Oh, you did say that.
Oh,
well. I don't know. I didn't remember that, but you did say that.
fair. Sorry. But yeah, she'll jump out and attack you, and it hurts a lot. She's pretty good at that whole attacking you thing.
Yeah.
Do you think my reflexes are good enough to try and grab her? Or is that probably a
Oh.
bad idea?
I tried it. It's very difficult.
Okay.
But Gully's really strong though.
That's true. Yeah, it might be worth a shot one of these times. But yeah, she can like move through the wall, so it's like whenever I try to like do anything, she just like goes back into the wall. Like, and then my hands get repelled by the wall because it's like solid for me, but not for her. Or at least that's what happened last time.
Okay.
So I had a theory of how we should walk along the inside. I think it
Mhm.
needs to be Gully first, because he's gonna be the meat shield, as he said. And I think me, a fiend behind me, and Deku, you would last, so that way you can cover a fiend just in
Mhm.
case. Because me and a fiend are kind of squishy.
That works.
Okay. Is it like a just follow the walls type path, or is it like watch out for traps?
No traps that I remember. So yeah, but
Really disregard that. I was just trying to read it.
Oh, yeah. We basically just kind of go through. I don't remember. There's no major branching paths for the first half, which is about as far as I got. So yeah, we just kind of follow along and venture forth.
Hey, I'm ready when you guys are. I pull out my shield.
All right.
All right.
All right. Okay. So we are now in combat. And by
Yup.
that what I mean is um things such as speed, actions, reactions are all going to take an effect, and unless we are in the moment, well, for you know what, for starters, let's get a standing initiative for the temple. Um, turn order. All right.
Let me check something real quick.
All right. So
Can I spend 125 coins real quick and give Deekun a reroll?
absolutely.
Oh, thanks, man.
'Cause I think we're gonna need you more than anything.
That's
How do I do that? I've never done this before.
So
Or do you want to wait until the end and do it?
re-rolling an initiative is one of the things that we can do in our Discord server, where you can. It's one of the actions that that the players or anybody in chat can do to um, kind of alter the flow of battle in a positive or negative way. So a re-rolling of initiative.
thanks, buddy.
All right.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm looking up what an we've almost never used it. Okay, so a reroll of initiative is 125 coins.
125.
So you know what? Even I can do it. Um,
Okay.
let's see. Coin take user.
That is a much better initiative.
True. Arigato.
Like, yeah, there's no reason for
There we
you to be going last. Me and a fiend going last. That makes sense.
That's true. I wasn't sure. I was like, But yeah, no, I think you're right.
Okay, so we are in the first room. You find yourselves at the entrance to the dungeon. It's dark and everything is wet. All around you, you can hear water droplets echoing through the halls that await you. You notice that the two walls in the room seem to consist of water. The water is cold and flowing, but not frozen. A vision of a beautiful Zoran woman appears in front of your party. Leto, you would recognize this as Princess Rudo. The vision says, "Is that you, my love?" And then the vision vanishes into thin air. So it vanishes in kind of like a wispy effect, as if like the wind itself has dissipated this vision.
Okay.
So when I say that we're in combat, like what's going to happen now is, I mean, essentially, like this room itself is clear. So in terms of movement, as long as we stay pretty much in the room, we can position ourselves to start to move out of the room. Given the darkness of the room, I'm going to ask that we commit to our movements. Like, using the D-pad rather than drag and drop. And as long as we're out of actual combat, like we don't have to stick to the initiative roll.
Wait, that works? What the
It
hell?
does.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Huh?
You didn't know that the D-pad worked for movement?
No.
Surprise, yeah. So, like for example, right now, like a fiend could move first if she wanted, as long as the initiative is based solely for combat, and as long as there's nothing um, kind of indicating that you have to take a specific thing, then there is no reason.
What is the current light in here? It's dark, right?
It's so. Am I?
Or is it just kind of like dim?
It's kind of dim. So as long as I believe Deacon is the only one with dark vision, right?
Well, that's why I was asking, because I was gonna cast dancing lights if it's obscuring my vision.
Right now, everybody who does not have dark vision has, I believe, 10 feet of bright light with an additional 5 feet of dim light. So you can see essentially
yeah,
like
yeah.
15 feet in front of you.
Oh yeah, yeah, dancing light.
All
We're
right.
definitely casting that.
All right. Hold on. I am starting to lag. So hold on. Just give me a quick second on this. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Dancing lights. Don't do this. All right. From the darkness. Okay, you can combine. Okay, so how is the function of this spell? Are you doing like the 4 hovering torches, the humanoid torch? How would you
Yeah,
like to construct
it's
this?
gonna be like a vaguely humanoid form
Okay,
walking ahead
Ooh,
of us.
it's
all right.
awesome.
So that will give you an extra 10 feet of dim light, and says you can. Okay, so it will have a speed of 60, and it will illuminate an extra 10 feet. So let me get a token for that. Excuse me. Five, five, five. All right.
Is it on purpose that torches are less effective in here?
Well, no one has a torch. Like
But the dancing lights act as like they're torch-sized lights.
right, but
Oh wait,
No,
no, I'm sorry, I
that's
didn't
one
read
of the
that.
forms. Yeah, that's one of the
yeah.
forms you
Okay.
can take.
Sorry, I didn't realize that. I did not read the spell entirely. I skipped over that one. Sorry. Never mind. I apologize.
Nope, you're good. All right. So let
But
me.
I was just concerned about like I thought it would shed more light than it. Yeah, sorry.
Ooh,
All
I
right.
like that.
God, the humanoid thing is so fucking cool though. I didn't know. I did not know it could do that. That's awesome.
I can't move it. Ooh.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong. I'm like, why wasn't it letting me touch it? And I was like, oh, I'm operating on the GM level right now. All right. Let me get it statted out so you can. I'll get a light on it, and I'll get you control on it.
Nice.
Um, all right.
Yeah, how far ahead do we want it? 30 feet? 40 feet? 60?
And
30 feet.
dynamic lighting.
30 sounds like a sweet spot.
And I'll throw 20 feet on it. Okay. Do you have control of it, and is it functioning properly now?
It looks like it is.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. So, we are going to start off with Gully casting dancing lights, using his bonus action to move the dancing lights upwards of 60 feet. And is Gully taking any of his movement?
Yeah, he's actually going to move 30 feet potentially.
All right.
Once I switch back to the map. There we go.
All right.
What Goldie is doing?
Sounds good. All right. Who would like to take the next?
Deacon, you got me freaked out standing next to this water wall.
Oh, you should be. I should probably follow you. Well, then again. eh. Yeah, honestly, oh man. Yeah, I don't think we could even sprint fast enough to get past that right now. Shit.
Probably could have double moved past this, but actually, no, I couldn't. I used a bonus action already.
Not true. Well, yeah, shit. Well, it's a regular action to dash, so.
He uses action to cast the spell.
Gotcha. Didn't think about that. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Nervous.
I'm not even doing anything. Like, this tension is all you guys right
What is the floor made of?
now. The floor is made of stone.
Deacon, if you're scared too, just come hop on my shoulders.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go hop on Gully's shoulders.
Okay. Sounds good.
You shall be my majestic mount for this dungeon, Gully.
Stay away from the wall. It'll be easy, they said.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So who is next?
I'll guard you back if you want. You can go next.
No, it's fine. I don't mind heading last.
Okay.
After you. No, after you.
And then we'll keep looking back at her just to make sure. I moved.
All
It's
right.
up to you.
Okay. Nothing's jumping out to me by turning off my heads off first.
Nothing's jumping out yet. Everything seems pretty calm. I mean, I wouldn't use the word calm. I would say that the party seems highly on edge, but aside from that, there's no indication of anything.
Okay. Then I am going to move too. Five. And that's as far as I can go.
All right.
You have a 25 move speed?
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Sure.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but we have, I guess.
We must have used different templates because I only got 25.
For mine, I got 30. Tell me, should it be 25 or should it be 30? Because if it's 25, I'll move back one space.
I can check the wiki.
Okay.
I think it might have to do with the different subclasses.
Probably.
All right, let me just check the. Okay, so
Yeah.
Azora has a base speed of 25, but I think somebody
I
might.
picked a river, which makes it 30.
Okay, yeah, and River Zora's base walking speed is bumped to 30. Do you remember what kind of Zora are you, Afine?
I'm a saltwater Caesar.
Caesar. Okay, yeah,
Swimming speed's faster.
yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right, so everyone has taken their
Well,
their
if I
turns.
had known she only had a 25 speed, can I go back on my turn and move only 25? Is
You know
that
what?
something I
Yeah,
want to
because
do?
I said you
You
guys
want to
like
stay
could take
close to her?
any order you wanted. So yeah, we'll say that like Afine went first and Leto went there as a
Detective.
yeah.
I will reach back and, just in case, I will give you guidance. It's good for a minute. That D4,
Thank you.
just in case.
Okay.
That's what I will do. It's my action.
So let me check this. Okay, so a pair of hands come out and wait. Um, is Gully and Deacon on two separate
I'm
areas?
assuming this is before I moved a
Okay,
second
yeah,
time. So let
yeah,
me get back to where I was.
yeah. Okay, so a pair of hands come out and grab Deacon in an attempt to grapple, and I need a strength save from Deacon.
Saving throw?
What's that?
Yep.
You said a saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, strength save. Okay,
Natural 20.
so you kind of like rustle away from these hands, and they subside back into the wall.
Um,
Mhm.
that what me talking about?
I will call out, Rudo, you don't have to do this. As brother, just come and talk to me.
Yields no response.
Fine.
Okay. All right. And then we are going to do one more thing, and then we'll move on. Why is it so slow? All right. You yield no response from Princess Rudo. But something is you kind of give me a perception check.
And 25.
25. You kind of hear some large. You hear something large coming out from what sounds like a waterfall. All right.
Guys, be aware. There's something leaving a waterfall somewhere.
Hmm. You don't remember that. Sorry.
It's not from behind us, right?
No, it's from deeper in.
Okay.
All right, so that's set up. All right. So next round of movements. I believe that
Alrighty.
Deacon is still on Gully's back, correct?
Yeah, so should be moving
Um.
with me, right?
Yeah. Can I ask something?
Mhm.
Will this activate my mounted combatant feat, or do I need the cloth holster first?
You trying to mount me?
I would say that the holster is necessary.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I just wanted to ask. Trust me, it'll be great once we get it together, Gully.
Oh gosh. And I
All
guess
right.
this would be a situation where it could potentially double move.
Right. Because
But
only
I
your
don't
bonus
want to
actions
leave.
utilized.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave our Zoras behind that are moving a little bit slower.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh,
And Deacon, I guess you're still with me since
yep.
you're on my
Sorry.
shoulders.
All right. And next
And
action,
now,
who?
Deacon, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Hmm. Actually, yeah, that is a good point. I kind of have a little bit of freedom here. Let's see. Hmm. hmm. Uh, yeah, that's actually a tough one. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell on myself.
Okay.
Uh, level 5, I'm casting Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
Love that spell.
Hell yeah. So a protective magic. Long story short, I gain 25 temporary HP. And anything that damages me while I have these temporary HP, different than the max HP, you know that, will take 25 cold damage.
Very nice.
Not that I'm expecting the water temple boss to take cold damage, but you know, it is what it is. It's more about the temp HP.
Heard. All right. Anything else for Deacon?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Leader and a fiend.
Wait on a fiend. You have 2 questions.
Yes.
How high are the ceilings here?
Not incredibly. I would say maybe roughly 12 feet. It's a very like you're getting the impression that like this temple is underneath Zora's domain, and it's not exactly palatial.
That's fine. Second question. With the true sight, are we seeing anything weird?
Hmm.
You know what?
Would they have seen her coming up in the water?
I will narrate this. What Leto and Deacon have seen when Deacon was attempted to be grappled is that if those arms belonged to Princess Rudo, there's a whole nother something going on. The arms that grabbed Deacon were they looked a bit mangled. They looked really slimy and scaly while still being a bit overly muscular for them to belong to Princess Rudo. And they yeah. And they were simply just arms.
Okay.
And you know what? To elaborate on that, Deacon, give me a history check. See if I can.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
remember
20.
everything.
Yeah. So this strikes you as a little bit out of place because every time that
It does.
there has been the incident that you've been describing with Princess Rudo coming out of the walls, she has come out of the walls like in full upper body and made an attack
Yeah,
with a trident.
correct. I
So
remember that very well.
yeah, so I would say at this point, you know that what you just dealt with was different from your normal interaction with Princess Rudo. That in fact was not Princess Rudo that tried to grab you.
That's a good point. I should relay that to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Okay. Deacon, after you can move, and then I'll move behind you.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Just keeping an eye out, watching the water. Or something pops out, I can do the help action to a fiend.
All right. All right. So is everybody taking all their actions and everything? All right. So I'm going to. One. All right. So now, Gully, these hands come and try to grapple you. As these hands just kind of come out through the cascading waterfalls and attempt to like wrap themselves around you. Give me a strength save. All right, and you are able to like break away as they very kind of like in a very gross way just sort of like rescind back into the wall. And wait, I don't think I can do that. So let me see what I have. All right. Okay, got it. All right, and nothing else happens for that turn as we go to the next round. All right, so Gully, you come into this room and Deacon, and you find you hear a noise coming from the ceiling, which is not that far above your head. And you can see that there are a number of ice keys that are asleep attached to the top of the ceiling. is there anything you want to do?
I guess I'll whisper to Gully, no point in waking them, eh?
Agreed. Yeah, we'll leave those alone.
All right. I would say down the corridor, you are definitely seeing something kind of lurking about in the next room over.
Does my true
Well-
sight give me any insight?
Would we see that?
That's the thing. Like, honestly, like, given the line of sight, you would see that there is something,
Okay.
but it's almost like, I mean, your line of sight is almost keyhole. So aside from the keys, this is really the first time you're running into anything, kind of like definite and tangible.
Okay.
So I guess what I'm saying is, like, if you wanted to attempt to like prepare for something, you would have knowledge that something is in there, but you wouldn't quite know what it was.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, well, do you see that up there, Deacon? There's definitely something
Yeah.
over there. I can't quite. Yeah, see, it's kind of a bad angle, but it may. I'm pretty sure it sees my my light over there.
Oh, true. Yeah, it probably does. I wonder what it is. My true sight doesn't give me anything, does it? I don't. I mean, obviously it's still a keyhole. I guess I just do I
Yeah.
see through it or anything like that? Like, is it like
Are you asking like if there's anything like magical, or like if it's like an
Yeah,
apparition or
if
anything?
there's anything like, yeah.
No, it's straight up like there's nothing that kind of pings about it.
Okay, I whisper to Gully that it's definitely meat.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
definitely meat.
Cool. Like carving up meat.
Delicious. Dungeon meshy. Anyway, sorry.
That may or may not be edible meat up there, but oh,
Probably
see.
not. Probably not. Not want to imagine how long it's been done here.
I'm not too keen on eating humanoid creatures, but yeah, no.
All right.
We stick to plants, which I guess is cannibalism in a different kind of way.
Right. For you, yeah.
So, before anyone else has any other chance to take any movements, actions, or reactions, you hear this horrific shriek.
Aw.
Yeah, here we go. And Deacon, give me a con save, because I want to gauge your reaction to this.
Oh, like how hard I go, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I want to
Valid.
know what the shriek. Yeah, this shriek, like it just causes you to freeze. Like, you know what's coming, and you can't even muster up the courage to warn as
Valid.
Dark Princess Rudo comes through the wall, trident in hand, and
Before you
takes a
do that, I
stab
have
at.
a quick question.
What's up?
He's immune to fear.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, the feast.
Oh,
So
all
that
right.
changes things, but we're immune to fear.
That you know what that
That's a
you
good
know what
point.
that is absolutely true. So you don't feel fear,
Thanks, buddy.
but you maybe wet yourself a little.
Valid.
Dang,
Valid.
Deacon, come on,
Gully.
man.
Sorry, Gully.
It's water.
It's literally just clean, drinkable water. Amazing.
So you are, but you are still
5
able to.
silvery barbs.
Yeah. So you witness this. Um. Ooh. You know what? Neither of you have utilized your reactions.
I said I used silvery barbs
Oh.
just now.
Oh,
I
okay.
said those words.
All right.
I don't know who she's attacking, but I don't like the look of a 35 on natural 20.
Holy smokes!
So you magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentum. You turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for the creatures. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. That's yeah. You can then shoot. Okay, so let's re-roll this attack, and it is at Gully, as Gully was the one who technically made the movement to trigger the effect.
Okay, I'd like it to just be Gully, watch out!
So Gully is.
Where did he go, George? Where did he go?
And I literally distract the Gully enough for him to get hurt again. Still amazing. Because I'm like, right next to him, like, and I'm like yelling directly into his ear, which is like profoundly unhelpful.
So, any reaction, Scully?
Well,
Oh, and I give Gully the advantage on his next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that you make within a minute.
so what's the attack? 32. Holy moly! That's definitely hitting. Well, do I want to waste ability making it re-roll, potentially making it roll a crit again?
Yeah, it has a plus 15.
Either way, I'm getting hit. I'd rather just not be the crit, so I guess I'll hold this until later, because I can only do this twice. All right, I'm the meat shield. I'll take it
You'll take it. All right.
this time, maybe.
It's four piercing and 2
Alrighty.
necrotic.
So
And I need a con
that's
save.
what, minus 3 on their piercing. So it's 1, then 2 necrotic. So
Save.
1, 2. Oh wait, well, let me make the save first. Possibly. What save? Con save.
Con save.
Come on, con. Where'd my cursor go? Where'd my cursor go? Come back, cursor. There we go. Come on, con. Be good.
22.
All right. So you you feel this kind of paralytic effect start to take hold, but you are able to shake it off, simply taking the the reduced damage.
All right, so 2 necrotic and I think 1 piercing. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay.
All right. Okay, so now we still have everything but a reaction from Deacon, right?
Yeah, by 3.
And then we
Yeah,
have Gully and I'm sorry, not Gully, Lido and Afine.
If I can see it, I'll yell out, Princess, we're here to help you, not hurt you.
Lido, that's your sister, right?
Yes.
Give me persuasion.
Theory of Fiend sister too.
Guys, is it okay if I hit your sister?
Yes.
Just don't kill her.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. So guys, shit, it's gonna take a minute. Pants. Okay, do you guys mind if I take a minute to cast a spell? Like, it's gonna take a full minute, so I'll be helpless for, like, a while. Or do you think that's a bad
Yeah.
idea?
How long does it take to put a spell into a spell storage room?
So
Yeah.
just have to cast the spell.
Yep.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, so, like, what do you guys think?
Well, it
So-
depends. Do you think those things are gonna stay sleeping right there?
Probably not. What with the shriek
Also-
we just heard.
A minute of being near walls.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuzzy points out that's 10 rounds.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I was asking. Like, I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah, unless we can go back to the main room, and I'm not saying we should do that. I'm just saying unless we could like all get away from a wall, it's not feasible.
Well, I mean, is there water here? Or is that just solid wall on this side?
Yeah,
Even
like on the
still,
south side.
that's
Yeah,
that's in the room with those sleeping things. So it's
I
probably
would consider that a
well.
non-water wall.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, huddle up in the same little spot on the wall.
Yeah, because if we can stack in this room, if you guys don't mind. I'm sorry. I know it's a stupid. It's a big ask. But I think it'll be a really important spell.
Tell us what it's for.
Regenerate.
Okay.
I want to cast it on Gully so that he constantly regenerates hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, worth it.
Basically what this means is at the start of every turn of yours, you regain 1 HP.
Okay.
That implies even if you are knocked down, thus meaning that even if you get knocked on your ass, you will instantly regenerate and get back up.
Get knocked down, but get up again.
And you're never
You're
gonna
gonna
keep
keep
him
me
down,
down.
at least for an hour. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't think of this before when we were in the main room, but I was just looking at my spell list trying to think of any way I help.
All right. Okay, so
You
s-
deal with the keys first.
our Zoras will come forward, and yeah, we deal with the keys, and then yeah,
Yeah.
if they're still sleeping, or do we want to attack them while they're sleeping?
Uh,
Do you really want to pull punches in this temple?
yeah. Very true. Yeah, maybe do either of you guys have, I'm gonna establish a telepathic link with Leto and ask if they have any, like, AoE spells that aren't fire they could use to take out the keys in this room.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. I'm gonna ask if they could do that so I could cast Regenerate on Gully and maybe, like, one other person.
All right.
Yay!
So we're gonna move up into that area. So if he move up into that area and then decide who wants to go first.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use my action to dash so I can get further into the room. Ah, more bats.
Bats and bats and bats and bats.
It's enough to drive you batty.
All right. So,
I can hit the two on the left. Fiend, if you could hit the two on the right.
My only AoE spell is Tidal Wave,
well,
Oh,
so
would you
so
like me to take them all out?
so Afine did use
Nice.
her action to dash.
Yes.
Bonus actions are still on the table. Leto, I'm assuming you also dashed?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So, bonus action still available if you want it. If not, we will end the turn.
Wait. You're a Caesar, correct?
Yes.
You actually should have lightning field.
Oh, fudge, I do. Sorry, I completely forgot I had that.
It's a very, 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 very useful spell for a cantrip. And you could hit 3 of them if you walk
3.
directly there.
Yeah, and if I go for you, that means I also won't hit you when you take out the last one. Okay,
If that's what you want to do.
I'm happy to.
All right. So, lightning.
Would be the next turn now.
Okay. So,
Because we had to both move.
yeah. All right. So we're gonna go, and I'm going to roll a d4. All right. And I'm going to need to make this adjustment. One. Okay, so Lito, that sound that you heard again down the hallway that you just came from.
Oh. Okay. I look down the hallway. Can I see anything?
I mean, from where you are. You know what?
You can see the end of a hallway.
Can you? You know what? Yeah, you see about halfway down the hallway. But you definitely heard something.
Well, I'm going to worry about the bats at the moment more than that.
All right.
I can't see it.
And let me see if I could make, I think one. Nope, I believe that is it. But let me just give a quick check, and then we'll start the next round. Okay. We good. Gotcha. All right. So now we are starting the next round.
All right. So you want me to smack this thing before you come take it out, Ifine, or you want me to just get out of the way?
You can just stay there. I won't hit you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will swing on this little mofo right here.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
With this little wimpy sword.
Be wimpy.
You have changed your sword?
Yep, regular longsword.
Okay.
I actually have a regular longsword and a Yiga. I figure I'll use the Yiga.
Gotcha. All right. 25 will hit.
Really? That's all? Oh, I rolled a 1. That's why.
And I believe, yeah, that is enough to kill it. However, the moment that your sword makes contact with this keys, you feel a chill. And you take 3 points of cold damage, and I need a con save from you.
Alrighty. Con save. Be good.
Okay. So the cold chill of this sword like runs down your hand, and you feel your hand starting to solidify from the cold, but you are able to resist its effects, and they fade away.
Okay.
All right. So
Well, hang on 1 second, Fiend. I'll step forward. Swing on the next one.
gonna hit. That kills it. And give me con save. You succeed the con save, having a similar effect, but still take 2 points of cold damage from this keys.
All right. Next one.
That will kill it.
Con save.
Con save. Wait, let me. Okay, it is possible for you to fail the con save, but you succeed the con save and only suffer 2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
I'm imagining it's
All
like
right.
what happens when like someone tells you to like kill a spider. And Gully's just like swatting at them and just killing a whole bunch of them.
And last one, bonus action, the shield.
20.
Oh my god.
You
We be
crit
critting
the
today.
ice case. Yeah, that'll kill it. And con save.
Oh gosh. Yay, I was useful.
Hell
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So 2 more points of
Still the
cold
last one.
damage, but you're
Oh, I
okay.
saved. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I think the
The
DC was
background-
like 13.
Oh, nice.
In the
Okay, cool.
background, you see Leto and a Fiend limbering up to cast spells, and we're just like, well, that was fun.
Just swatting at them.
Oh, you know what? Yep. Save those spells, guys. Save them.
Also, there's something coming from down this hallway, and I point down the hallway we just came from.
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to tell you guys that, but yeah, we saw something big over there.
No,
Oh, fun.
behind us.
What? Oh no, we're about to get pinched. Oh no.
Oh wait, I misspoke. Leto, you do have true sight, right? I was looking at the map. Yeah, you get a you get a pretty good view of what you're looking at. I'm just gonna like put it in the room so you can see what you're looking at, so I don't gotta like mess with the fog of war.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Horror.
pants?
To the
And that's
front.
coming from behind us where we just were.
Yeah, that's what Leto saw in the like down the hallway.
Somewhere back here, or
Yeah.
like maybe
Alright.
it can't make its way down the hallway.
Well, I'll take it as a I won't be casting regenerate.
All right. Well, in that case, Deacon, you're up.
All right.
All right. Let me see.
Well, I assume Leto, you convey this, and
Yes.
yeah, because like carrying on Gully's back, like Deacon wouldn't have this line of sight. But yeah, conveying it.
Yeah.
There's big fish coming.
Okay.
Big fish
Tremendous.
coming. There's a big fish ahead of us too.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm casting Swift Quiver, and I am taking out my my bow, like my Kakariko bow. And yeah, I am going to use my action. Can I hold my action still, or do I have to? Or does the bonus action preclude that? I can never remember. I think the bonus action precludes my ability to hold my action. So
I believe so.
I'm just going to. Yeah, so I am gonna cast with Quiver, and let me see if I have any action I can take. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. Yeah, I don't have those. Gully, you took damage. Can I use my action to feed Gully a healing potion?
Yeah.
Okay, Gully, I feed you a healing potion. Like a regular one. I'll be on medical duty. I'm your life support system.
All right.
Hell yeah, that's perfect actually. Okay. Do you mind if I roll?
No, go ahead.
Right, 2d4 plus 2, right, for the base one. So you get back 5 HP.
All righty. Cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, that should be my turn.
All right. Athena and Leto.
I'm just going to take a step back because I don't think it could come down the hallway. So I'm then going to just draw my bow and take a shot at it. If that's cool.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Little does he know, it has pliable skin and just squeezes its way down the hall.
Well, we'll find out.
Quite rapidly.
Want it to hit?
Hold on. Let me get my thing down. I'm sorry. What was the hit?
Puck's like, hang on, I'm adding that to its stat sheet.
No, I'm
Idea.
trying to
Like
like
it.
abuse my computer as little as possible. 28 will hit.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then I will step out of the way. So that way, I'm in the middle of the room now.
and
If anybody else needs to look down and shoot, they can.
And it has a direct line of sight at a fiend.
If it can move that far and hit a fiend, then I'm sorry.
You don't know.
Make it up to you.
Where's the ruler?
I get to choose how you make it up to me.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Still a long way for it to move.
That is 75 feet. But before we address that, what would a fiend like to do?
See? I move.
No, a fiend.
Yes, she can move.
Oh.
And nobody's in sight.
But Leah's very clearly pointed out that this creature is on the upper end of this corridor and it doesn't look like it should fit through, right?
Hold on a second.
Look at it.
Let me adjust this a little bit.
Doesn't look like it should be able to, but I have a feeling it can.
It's safe to say it looks large, correct?
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Big.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It looks large. Like, there is no discernible reason that it could be able to travel down the corridor. Like the breadth of its body is wider than the hallway.
In that case, I'm sending this down the corridor.
Nice.
Nice.
Guiding bolt.
And Critton.
Freaking it. All right.
Beautiful on a guiding bolt. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Let's give damage on that. All right. And
disgusting. You'll love to see it.
let me just take a look at this because I have not.
And if I remember correctly,
run this in a while.
Next attack on that thing has advantage.
Yep.
All right. That
It's also slightly glowing.
Nice.
glowing with like an eye on it, or is it glowing with like an E, like your name, or do you
Fiend.
put a bullseye?
It's just going with a soft, radiant green light.
Mm,
Crying
fiend.
emoji.
I mean, technically, the attack is at disadvantage because a fiend can't see it, but I don't care.
True.
I am honoring the crit.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Welcome. So yes, it is now glinting in the darkness and crying out in pain. But given the dark, it says that it's in the darkness, I will not narrate how it looks, indicating its status of HP. But yeah, it took a good bit of damage, and you can now see it shimmering in the darkness. All right.
Gosh.
Does anybody have any actions or movements left?
I do actually have movement left, but I'm not going back into the water wall, so I'll stay put.
Okay. So I will. Um, you can see this creature receding away as it cannot presumably travel down the corridor, and it doesn't want to sit there and get attacked. But as this pile of ice keys still lay there, littered amongst the ground, you see a pair of black void eyes looking at you through the wall. And if you have anything you can do, any reactions or anything left, you're welcome to take it.
Well,
Or if
I have
you,
true sight, so I can see secrets and illusions and stuff, including like secret doors and shit. Do I like see anything attached to the eyes? Logistically, I should be able to, I would think.
what you see
Yeah,
is that
with like,
it is an illusion.
okay, cool.
But
I will
it is a
pat. Oh
spell
yeah.
that is cast to
That would
you know what? I will give you the opportunity to have me elaborate on that by asking certain questions.
Okay. Like so it's a spell.
Hmm.
Uh, okay. I don't have detect magic, so I wouldn't know what like school of magic it is. Oh, obviously it's an illusion. It's a stupid question. Uh,
More
huh.
like any implications of what you're looking at. Like
Does it look like animal? Oh, sorry.
it looks like Princess Ruda's like eyes. Like you at this point you have
Oh,
seen her enough to kind of recognize not only like the shape and size and maybe even like the silhouette, but even just that like chill cold feeling that you get when you know she's watching you, even if
ooh,
you can't see her.
God. Okay. Yeah. Like, do they appear like? Well, as an illusion, do they appear to be looking at me like as I move and stuff, or like, who are they? Are they looking at any of us in particular?
They appear to be observing like the party as a whole.
Gotcha. Okay. Um. hmm. And they're inside the wall.
Yeah, they are like behind the cascading falls of the wall.
Throw a rock at it and see if they flinch.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what else to say or ask. That's just kind of spooky.
All right. So nothing is going to happen. But you know what? As the last thing, give me an insight check.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm fumbling this one. Insight. 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's pretty good.
that's pretty good. So one of the things that this implies is that regardless of whether or not the image is present, um, if you hadn't gathered this like by now that she is keeping a very very close eye on you, and the illusion itself is more meant as a distraction.
Ah, genius, actually.
Yeah, so 15 insight, that'll give you that. Yeah,
Okay.
a distraction. So that will bring us to the top of the order. And you know what?
So,
I'm going to just
nice.
add 2 initiatives to the turn order, just in case we start to go down this road.
Oh no.
So, have a dumb idea.
Make a run for it.
No. I have a dumb idea. I just need to try something, and if it doesn't work, you just pull me back.
You're going to step into the wall, aren't you?
No. No more than that. Am I allowed to do it? I'm asking you guys.
What's
That's what
dumber
it
than
is.
that?
Okay, I'm going to take that as a yes.
Do
And
it.
I am
Fuck
going
it.
to walk here. This fish guy here.
Uh-huh. So you
I
have
am going.
you know exactly what you're dealing with now, yeah.
I am going to look at it, and for the first time I've always wanted to try this, I want to try and use animal handling to make it my friend.
Oh.
I have quite a high animal handling, and I want to see if it actually works.
Okay.
The power of friendship.
All right, let me I'm not committing to anything at the moment because
Like I said earlier,
okay.
Leo, I think you're barking down the wrong campaign. Mine is the one where the power of friendship solves everything.
I'm gonna try.
All right. Post that in chat for us.
What exactly do you want me to post in chat?
An
Oh,
animal.
yeah,
I'm
animal
sorry.
handling like the stat.
Yeah, like your bonus, or you could just tell me
Oh,
what your plus is, or roll.
16.
Shit.
I have a lot of rings of animal handling.
All right. Give me an animal handling check.
23. 7.
Oh man, I want to give you advantage somehow, but I don't know how. Fuck.
So,
23 is pretty good.
it is very good, but this is not an animal.
Well, it was
Oh
worth a shot.
no.
But given that
Wah,
you are
wah,
so
wah.
close to it, and what you have witnessed thus far in this temple, those arms are very familiar. Those are the arms that have been attempting to grapple Deacon and Gully. And you can get a very good feeling that not only is this not an animal, it's not even technically alive.
So the stupid thing that I tried to do didn't work because it's not an animal. Also, it's the thing that's trying to grab everybody. So I can't move anymore. This is my full speed.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
I also see two of them. I can see the one just barely right there.
Yeah.
There's two of them this way. One that looks like it's trying to hide, that really it's a giant fish, so how can you hide? And the one that's just right in front of me. But yeah, guess I'll just wait here for somebody to either come and save me or for me to wait until next turn.
Fish is
Save
back
me.
on the menu, boys. Yeah, okay, have we moved yet? Me and Gully and shit?
No,
Okay.
Leto took the first action for the round.
First.
Okay. It's well, Gully, you mind taking me with an eye shot on him?
Of course.
We should move one square at a time because I can ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover, so here, let's actually move like right here. So like, yeah. Would you say this is enough that I could realistically take a shot at it? Because like I do ignore cover.
I would say that is probably the only place where it would be valid. Like
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right?
anything in any other in any other direction would be total cover.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. But yeah, like because I can like just see his head poking out. Like I can see his eyes in this pose.
Yeah.
So does this work for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I again I ignore all other cover, so you know it's just his base armor class. He doesn't get the +5 or whatever. So all right, we are going to use where is it? Where is it? Ruse bow. And we're gonna make 4 attack rolls because I have my swift quiver, which allows me to make 2 additional attack rolls as bonus action.
All right.
Nice.
So ruse bow, sharp, 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay, that's 22 damage. 25 to hit again. That's another 25 damage.
All right. I'm going to stop you right there
Uh huh.
because that will put it down. Let me just give a quick check.
Can I add an additional d6 just so I can also add it to my armor class though, since I did hit the attack?
Yeah.
For my master sword. Okay. Perfect. So I got a +4 to my armor class until the end of my next turn.
All
Or
right.
start of my next turn, I think.
And so you kind of like you watch as your attacks, this fish dries out and crumbles, and
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
it very just to dust.
Perfect. And then as my object interaction, I would like to take out the wooden rapier.
All right.
And I will, speak the, my catchphrase with the sword is I hold it up, like, right?
With yeah.
Um, sorry, does it work the way that I think it works, or is it getting affected?
You're talking about the wooden sword.
Yeah,
Do you have the ring on?
absolutely. I have not taken it off.
Okay. All right. And
I enjoy being Autumn DQ'd too much to take that off, to be honest with you.
all right.
That's why it's my profile on Roll20.
Gotcha. All right. So so I don't misspeak anything. What is the desired effect?
I just want to withdraw this sword and like
Oh,
have
okay.
it do the light thing. Like I'm honestly just trying to like activate the sword, like draw it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
from my pack.
Okay, so yeah, like I mean, as long as you have like the ring and you take the sword out, like I mean, in
Perfect.
character for Deacon, like if he feels that like there's an activation, that then like by all means, like have him absolutely play into it.
Yeah.
But like as a function, as long as the sword and ring are held within like the same person, that is what actually causes the
Perfect.
effect.
I just wanted, well, it was more that I wanted to make sure it wasn't affected by the dungeon somehow, because radiant is kind of like fire, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, no,
Uh,
it doesn't.
okay.
The effect isn't altered.
All right. So as I draw my my wooden sword that is it kind of like takes the shape of a rapier as Deekun says his little flourish as he like kind of like takes it out and it shines bright light in 15 feet and then dim light for an additional 15 feet out of just this like red sunset looking light. And he says, "Behold the glory of a new sun." The light, of course, counts as sunlight. And yeah, that's it. I have 15. I now emanate light that's like half a torch now.
All right, let me. Oh, I can do this. 15 feet, you said?
Yes, 15 feet of bright and then 15 feet of dim after the bright.
Okay. I mean that's not going to alter like your visibility because you have 120 feet.
Uh-huh.
So
But it'll be a torch for everybody else.
yeah,
Or
I'm
half a torch, I suppose.
let me see how if I can pull that off correctly. Um, oh wait, no, I gotta go. All right. Fuck. There we go. Let me see what this looks like on the screen. Welcome back to part 2 of part 1 of the Water Temple.
It's all for effect.
Yeah, that was all for dramatic effect. Absolutely. So to recap, Deacon has withdrawn his magical wooden sword, causing a radius of radiance.
Nice.
So
And causing technical difficulties.
yes, and
That's
causing some technical difficulties. So, Deacon, would you like to explain this mechanic of your new weapon?
Okay. Perfect. So, so as the attunement between the ring and the sword has kind of intensified. Essentially, what it does is equivalent to like a red version of like sunlight. Basically the sword has kind of like as anathema to Ganon's power. As it is the opposite of the ring. It's a good force. So as it resonates with the wooden sword that was meant to destroy the other ring, it kind of gives it a buff. So it emanates this sort of radiant sunlight within 15 feet and well within 30 feet. And yeah, fundamentally it acts as a sun blade for as long as the ring is worn with the blade. So yeah, Sunblade, which is a +2 longsword with finesse that I'm proficient with. So it'll deal 1d8 damage plus 1d8 radiant damage if I hit an undead with it, which is why I'm whipping it out. Because if we're dealing with things that aren't technically alive, there's a good chance we're dealing with things that are technically dead, and they're gonna eat.
Yes, fair conclusion.
Hope you don't have a sunlight sensitivity.
Well, fingers crossed that we will see. All right. My GM screen is now back up and running. Let me just zoom this out a little bit. And I believe that this is the first action of the turnaround. Like nobody else has taken actions, right?
No, it was
movement.
mine. I was trying to use animal handling, and then they came up.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
All right, and now we have Deacon coming up the rear and killing this this undead Zora and crumbling to dust when it died.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does Deacon have any more actions, movements, anything like that?
Honestly, I don't see any more undead creatures, do I? Like,
No.
okay, then, I had already taken the attack action, so unless I can, be brought closer to like, any other undead, my action is, like, ended. So, that's my action and my, did I take a bonus action? I don't think I did.
No, because I think you killed it
So
before your bonus actions took effect.
yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, and my armor class increased by 4 because I did the Master Slurs thing. So yeah, I'd like to use, if you'd allow it, my bonus action to feed Gully another healing potion, like a basic one.
Sounds good.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna mark that off. And Gully, you regain another 6 HP, because I think you were still missing some, right?
Sweet. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right. Almost back to my new max.
Nice. Honestly, my position on your shoulders is perfect for me to feed you healing potions.
Yeah.
I'm like a tiny little automatic backpack.
It is
Or like one of
beautiful.
those hats with the straws that you sip the beer from.
Yeah, see, didn't need a minute to cast regenerate. This is even
This
better.
is true. This is true. This is true.
All right. So who will be taking the next bit of turns?
Oh, I've already moved. Excuse me. So I cannot move any further.
It's just a fiend.
Yeah, and I'd like to catch up with the rest of the party because I'm on my own and scared. I don't think this is a good idea in this temple.
Valid. Valid.
Fair. All right. So let's see. All right. So, there we go. Okay.
Hi.
Hey,
So as you travel down this corridor,
bad things happen.
always. All right. Oh, I need to hold on. Now I need to re-bring up everything else that I had. It all got taken down when everything went down. But as this comes, as you file into the corridor, we have Princess Rudo comes and takes a stab at Deacon.
Okay.
Let me just bring up her sheet. And we'll see if that flourish helped.
23.
23.
23. Give me 1 second. I need to check and see if that flourish helped. I cast shield. And then that blocks the attack.
Yep.
My armor class becomes 26 as I cast shield.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So you see her like come out of the wall and like raise her trident in a stabbing motion, and as it comes down like plummeting at you, you cast shield and it just like hits and bounces off, and she recedes back into the wall and swims away.
Deku is just still visibly surprised, like is kind of like panting once she goes away.
Oh, you have taken the brunt of her attacks thus far, have you not?
Yeah. Hey, let's keep it that way.
Well, all right. So,
Me and Gully, we gotta protect the squishies.
Right.
Appreciated.
that's all right. That was that. All right. All right. Who's up? Who's taking first shot? First stuff.
Top of the order. So. Oh, there's another one up ahead.
And don't forget to move with Gully.
Oh right, sorry. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh god.
All right. So, as you both start to make your way through the room, I think I know what happened, but I don't want to speak on this. Let me bring up the file. Okay. So, there is a history check on this, but you already know who this is. So, another translucent image of Princess Ruto appears, and it looks in the general direction of Gully and Deacon as they enter the room. It says, "Help me, my love. You're my only hope." And once again vanishes like the wind. Okay.
What?
So,
You see that?
so that being said, is there anything you want to say or do before making it across the room?
Deacon, did you see that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
The heck?
The whole that was kind of sad. I even in the last minute she had, she was thinking of old Link. That's really sad. We probably shouldn't tell Leto that, or he'll go set Crow on fire.
Okay. My lips are sealed.
All right. But yeah, so in the next room you do see another one of those Zora. And this time you get a nice view of this Zora. You recognize the origin of these Zora, Deacon.
Kyvan! Sorry. I can't
Yes,
actually yell, so it has to be that.
yes, yes. These are risen. Oh, these poor fucking Zora. I sent that text out and I meant it. So what Deacon is seeing right now, what he is able to piece together now, getting a clear view of these Zora, is these are or were once Zora who lived in Zora's domain. They were then kidnapped and experimented on by Qyburn, essentially mutating them. And these are the risen undead corpses of those captured, tortured, and mutated Zora.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's no easier, nice way to put what this is.
Yeah. Skyburn's going down someday. Like, for real and for good this time.
But this isn't even Qyburn's doing at this point. This is the reanimated
no. Rito?
corruption. Yeah.
Oh, no.
You are not in Qyburn's domain right now. You are in Princess Rudo's domain.
And with creeping horror comes that realization.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mm,
Oh, no.
yeah. These were her people. These were her subjects. These were the people that she could not only not protect, but could not let rest after going through what reasonably no Zora should have gone through.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack it 4 times with my bow.
Oh gosh.
Yes. All right. Give me a
Does an
tackle.
18 hit?
I believe so. Let me just kind of get back onto my other screen.
A little bit of levity there.
Do not have a crossbow.
I'm not right. Put me on tokens. All right, a 18 will hit.
Okay, 24 damage. 27 that'll hit, so 21 additional damage. And
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll my d6 to see
All
if
right.
what it gets added to my armor class. +5 to my AC.
And that will do it.
And +5. All right, perfect. 50 damage even.
Nice.
All right. So that is I'm
These little doobies giving us a false sense of security.
all right. So you
Mhm.
also hear something else going on in the room, but given you know what, I'm gonna be like super technical on this. You need to snap to the corner and see. I want to see like what your absolute line of sight is. Yeah, you see it. What you see is a collection, a small group of cursed keys, and they appear to be feasting on something.
Oh.
Fireball.
Ironically, that is exactly where we tried Fireball. Find out it didn't work.
Nice.
I remember that very clearly.
Do you
It's this
remember?
exact point.
Do you remember? Does Deacon remember what this is?
God, I don't think so. I thought it was Rudo, like some form of like Rudo's humanity left behind, but I don't remember exactly. I know it's definitely like a person that's being eaten, but I don't remember who the person was.
Okay. All right. So let me. You know what? You have bonus actions left, right?
Yeah, I still got one.
Okay. So we are still focusing on Deegan as he sees these cursed keys feasting.
Okay. How many of them?
6.
Okay. Technically, I can't. Like, I don't have anything to wipe them all out in one go. All right.
Oh wait, that was wrong. Disregard that.
Do you guys mind if I just shoot like 2 of them and then the rest stack off or something? Or okay. So perfect, because yeah, because like technically speaking, the attack action is 2 attacks, and then my bonus action is 2 attacks. So like, I can kind of split it up a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna make 2 more attacks with my bow.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We got a 22 and a 26.
Those will.
So 10 damage on one, and then 15 damage on the other.
Oh wait, let me. Oh, actually. Okay. That is definitely going to hit, and that's going to be enough to both take them down. However, can they? What is it? That's just straight piercing damage, right?
It's magical. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be magical. It's Ruru's bow. I don't know if that's
Okay.
magical.
I guess more my answer was like, was it radiant damage?
Oh no, not yet.
Okay. All right. So I am going to have to roll 2 con saves for these guys.
Okay.
The first one I need. It survives. Okay. And the second one. Okay. So the second one. Ow, fuck. The second one dies and fizzles after its attack. But the first one, which I will consider I'll say this one was the first one. It goes down. It goes down from the attack, and it starts to kind of, after a couple seconds, it starts to kind of like crick and put itself together and comes back to life.
Ooh.
And now
Ah.
these keys you've got their attention.
Well, sorry guys.
So let me just mark that.
That's all my actions.
Let me mark this dead one. Try to mark this dead one. All right. Who is going to take next turn? Or next one.
So I will move to right there, and I want to hold an action
Mhm.
to cast Thorn Whip if I see either the arms or Princess Rito.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. And what about Effine?
I'm going to move up. Okay. And I am going to do the same as Leader and ready a cantrip instead.
All right. And what cantrip are you ready?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Got it. All right. So you know what? Let us take this to proper turn order now. All right. Let me get rid of these guys and add in the other enemies, and we'll do battle.
Oh my.
First proper battle with undead keys, cursed keys. And turn. All right. Now let me. Was it 5 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What'd you do to that first one? How'd you kill it?
Yeah, I just dealt a bunch of damage to it. Yeah, it's like the harder you hit it, the more likely it is to die.
Okay.
If you say hit him really hard, I'm going to kick you in the dick.
If we hit him really hard together.
Yes. I can't believe they kicked you all.
Me in the dick. He kicked me in the dick.
Oh,
What's
Any
that?
shit.
sensu beans left?
Hilarious.
Nope. Sensu beans needed to heal my nuts.
All right. Commencing battle. Gully, you are up
Oh
first with the
gosh.
highest initiative.
Alrighty. Well, Gully, he's just gonna go right into the thick of it. And swing with his wee little longsword.
All right. Going for that first one.
Oh jeez.
16. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
Oh, okay. We'll take it then.
And there's 9 points of slashing damage as it goes down. As it goes down. Um,
Well, you gotta remember to use your crossbow. Shoot these things at a distance.
that's fucking cold. Okay. There is no save on this. You are going to so as you make contact with this keys, you feel this like cold, like not temperature, but like this like voidless agony chill through you as you take 6 points of necrotic damage, and you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn. Yeah. All right. But I need a con save on this Keys. And it falls to the ground and once again revives.
Oh, the keys, not me.
Yeah. You are simply incapacitated. And wait, is that how did that get worded? Until the start of your next.
Until I don't know, was it start or end? I don't remember.
Let me get that. Let me read that again. Incapacitated until the end of your next turn. All right. I'm gonna put that in chat. Yeah, it's Dark Cloak ability. All right. With that, we will then go to Deacon.
Okay. So okay, so yeah, looking at just sorry, am I still on Gilly's back or did he move? I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
You
Sorry,
you
I
you
had
have
to move. I'm
not
sorry.
voiced that you got off his back, so I said like you are riding him,
Right.
and when he makes
Well,
contact, you witness this.
what I kind of meant was more like, do I need to move on the map? Sorry,
Oh,
but yeah, definitely. I'm still riding his back,
yeah.
definitely. Okay. So I am.
Might wanna jump back and shoot.
Yeah. Okay, so, due to my crossbow expert, I don't take any disadvantage when I'm within 5 feet of an enemy, so, I'm gonna start attacking the one who's closest to us,
Hmm.
and I'm going to fan out 4 shots to try and, hit 4 different keys. So none of these will be at the same target.
Okay.
So, basically, every one of the 4 of them, except, like, yeah.
There's 5 of them.
Like, sorry, yeah, I was gonna say except the one in the very back, like this one can stay.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm gonna shoot it against the other 4. So okay.
10 will miss.
I'm gonna use an attack roll. I mean, thing like a cookie because I really don't want to fuck this up.
Okay.
Is that okay with you guys?
That's what they're there for.
Okay.
14.
14 to hit.
I believe. Let me give a quick check. 14 will hit. And
Okay, cool.
23
So
points of
23
damage.
damage total.
That even with any potential con save, that will obliterate it. It is dead and will not
Perfect.
resurrect.
Okay. Next one got critted on for an extra +1 damage. That's hysterical.
But yes, as long as you do at least 23 points of damage, it has no chance of resurrection.
Cool.
So let me
Thank
mark
you.
that one.
I swear to God. I'm gonna use another cookie because this is pissing me off. 13 to hit. Does that kill it?
13 will miss.
Oh, beans. Okay. All right then. Fair enough. Then I guess this one gets its life back.
Okay.
All right, and then last shot.
You're moving on to the next one, or you're going to take a second strike at that one?
I'll take a second strike at that one if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Yep, you got it. 14 will hit.
Okay.
21.
And then okay, so 14 hits, and then I'm gonna use my D6 to add to my armor class and the damage roll for this attack.
Okay. All right.
So I get a
That'll do it.
+6 my armor class, and
Nice.
yeah. All right. So that's 3 out of 4. Not bad. Appreciate you.
And now that you have created a hole in this swarm of cursed redeads, you now can see what they have.
Oh yeah, it is a read that. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. They were eating. They were munching on a redead. So now that you have gotten them,
is how that worked.
Yep.
My God, I should have known that. Fuck. Where was my Deku paranoia when I needed it the most?
So as these bats have now come off him, you see this re-dead corpse slowly rising off of the ground, with even more chunks of flesh just, like missing from it, and it's not looking
Is
happy.
it still my turn?
Do you have more actions?
Yeah. I say. Oh, hang on. I would like to. I look at Gully, and I pat him on the shoulders, and I have good luck, and I jump off his shoulders, and I move over here.
You're on your own, Gully.
It's like I am not getting stunned today, if I can help it.
Oh shit. All right.
I'll help you from a minimum safe distance.
You can move farther than that, right?
Then I'll be touching a wall.
Ah, gotcha.
It's all coming together. All right. So, anything else for Deacon's turn?
Nope.
All right. Now we're gonna go to Lido.
I've been abandoned.
I'm just running like a bitch.
There's a commotion coming from the other room, Lido. What are you doing?
I point out the re-dead is a re-dead and not a dead.
Sariri dead.
I see your lips moving, but I don't hear the words coming out of your mouth, sir.
I am going to go into the room. I'm going to let fate be my guide. I'm going to aim for the re-dead, and since I attuned to it, I'm going to use the Wonder and pray that it's something good. So I'm going to roll a D100.
Let's do it.
73. What is a 73? A 73. Of course, I cast Fireball.
Oh,
You cast Fireball?
Lovely.
All right.
Fireball.
So you hold forth your wand, and you kind of like close your eyes and you're like, please, 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 hoping for something good. And this fireball starts to manifest, and part of you gets it's like yes, yes, fireball corner. And the second the spell releases, it seems to fizzle.
That sucked. That's all I can do. I'm done.
All right. I was honestly not expecting that. I'm like, now I need to go look up something. But it won't matter for now anyway. All right, Afine, you are up. From like the general commotion that you are witnessing, like at the very least, for the first time since you have met him, you got a clear visual shot of Deacon running away.
I think that's scarier than anything else I've seen so far in the dungeon.
And also pointing out, he is not riding Gully. So, those are a couple
I will
things.
explain after the room. Deacon has re-dead PTSD. You don't know what he's seen.
That is
Good
honestly
thing
one of my favorite battles. But yeah, all right,
It's
Afine,
a
you are up.
good thing. It's a good thing a fiend has no idea what a redead is.
Oh no.
And 20, 25.
All right, so you come onto like right into the room, and you see Gully just completely immobile, and you see everyone else on the far end of the room, and you see these two zombie-looking bats and a you know corpsey-looking, doesn't look all that intimidating kind of zombie dude.
Leader, which do I try and kill?
The guy one.
On it.
All right,
Guiding
Guiding bolt.
guiding bolt 27. 27 will definitely hit.
And let's make this a little higher level.
17 points of damage, of radiant damage.
Mm.
Nice.
Awful
Very
damage
nice.
rolls, but yeah.
17 is still pretty good.
All right. Let me get my.
And whoever hits him next has advantage.
All right. So I am going to
It
point
won't
out
be Gully.
that your attack dealt significantly more damage than you had expected it to do.
Probably did 34 points of damage to him.
Yes. We have discovered a
Yes.
vulnerability. All right.
I'm so glad I built a radiant caster.
Yes. You are in a good temple
I
for
have
this.
one radiant spell. Just a level 8.
All right. So anything else for a fiend's turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. So the all right. So we are going to go to the keys, and let me see which one goes first. All right. So we're going to go to this keys, and you're going to go. All right, and he is going to make a
Valid.
attack on Leto.
Misses.
11 misses, and I believe that is actually okay. Yeah,
What,
that
level
will
fast,
end.
incapacitated?
Gully is incapacitated to the end of his next turn, which is why like the bats are not paying any attention to you because you are completely immobilized and a non-threat. And second Keese is going to make a bite attack on a fiend. Did I click it? Try it again. If it comes through twice, we'll take the first one. Dirty 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, that's definitely
Silvery
gonna hit.
Barbs. Silvery Barbs, I don't want our squishy caster to also be incapacitated. We need the radiant damage right now.
All right. So re-rolling on the bite. The 17 hit.
That still hits.
All right.
I tried.
Valiant effort.
You have advantage on your next roll that you make.
So you suffer 1 point of damage from the bite. However, the dark cloak effect causes you to take 5 points of necrotic damage, and you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
All right. And now I rolled before on the read when you guys first got in the room. It was the D20 -3, and his initiative is a
Nice.
-2.
Excellent. As it should be.
Yeah, so I wasn't like, I wonder where his initiative is. Like, it's at the very bottom. But that will not stop him from doing 1, 2, 3, and oh wait, actually, let me take it down to 2 because I think he has an effect.
Where are we in the initiative
Okay,
order?
I'm gonna need a little rules lawyering, that little bit of rules lawyering on this.
Lay it forth.
You know what? No, not yet. Actually,
Okay.
I'm going to
Oh,
commit
sorry,
to
he's
to the first action, which is 15 feet of movement, and then he's going to shriek.
Okay.
All right. So oh man, everyone is within the radius, and everyone is going to make a wisdom saving throw. Being incapacitated. First rule solving question: is that an automatic failure?
No, it's not. All
Okay.
incapacitated means is you can't take any actions or reactions.
Okay. All right. So
Technically speaking, it doesn't even mean that you failed strength checks. It just means I don't think.
okay. All right. So with I need a wisdom save from everyone.
You still have the D4 from guidance if you need it. You don't.
I believe
I
Gully
might
and
need it
Leto,
for.
you both have advantage if you choose to use it as well.
It's
Oh,
good.
yeah, I
Because
definitely
for
need
my
that
silvery barbs. So
because his wisdom save sucks.
wisdom.
Yeah, he's very incapacitated.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using a D4. I don't care. I'm sorry. We're both fucked. So much.
So the squishies are left going, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, 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 crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So quick recap. Very very clearly, Afine and Leto make the save. We have Deacon at 11, and we have Gully at a 5. Are we set on this?
I mean, there's nothing I can do to get higher.
I mean,
I mean, I can use the cookie, but that's all. The max I can get is what, a 9 if I roll 4.
I haven't
So that
revealed what the
doesn't help.
DC is yet.
So
Yeah, I'm at an 11. I don't think I'm gonna beat it, even if I do anything else. Like I tried.
Okay, all right. So we're set on the 11 and the 5. All right. So
Yeah,
Deacon,
I surrender.
Deacon and Gully are now subjected to the paralyzing shriek. They are frightened and paralyzed for 1 minute.
We are immune to being frightened.
can't be frightened though.
But you're still paralyzed. An affected
But paralyzed, yes.
so, this immunity to frightening is really helping out in this dungeon. An affected creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns, ending the effect on a success. Okay, so I'm still not going to divulge the DC to you. And I think no,
Good, because I'm Nick.
I'm not finished. As a bonus action, let's be. Oh, you fucking. God damn. I'm going to put this in chat just so you guys can realize how goddamn lucky you are. So you have essentially nullified his bonus action.
Get ready, boys, because we finna dab on him.
Yeah. So that will end its turn. But as we go to the top of the list with Gully, he is still incapacitated by the bat.
Yep. So that ends, and then now I need to roll.
Well,
for
that
this
ends
new
at the end
ability.
of your turn.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can't do anything else except roll.
Pretty much. So yeah, you're rolling to remove the paralysis with a wisdom
That
save.
was a wisdom.
Yeah.
Ah, of course it's wisdom.
Oh.
You make the save.
Let's throw a D4 on there.
No, you don't need to.
I made it. Oh,
You made it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we
Yay,
know the DC
okay.
is more than 11 and at least 14.
All right.
All right.
That's my turn.
What's that? Yep. So now we go to Gully. I mean
No,
to
we go
Deacon. I'm
to
sorry. I'm looking over at
Okay.
the
we
side
go
of the
to
screen,
Gully. Sure.
and you get a free turn, and you get a free turn. All right,
All
wisdom's
right.
all right.
I'm free. Free.
Free, no longer paralyzed,
Yay.
but that's at the end of your
Yeah.
turn.
Yep.
But you are still free.
Right, Lito, you're up, sir.
Okay. So Lito doesn't like the fact that there's a bat in his face and that thing is walking towards him too. So he's gonna put away the wand of wonder because probably not gonna work that well, and instead
He was
pull out
wondering
his
why I
wand
used
of
it.
magic missiles. I'm going to cast a 5th level magic missile at that. Having, I'm gonna find out how many. Get. So first is 4.
The
So
one
this
next to
is
you, or the one next to a fiend?
one next to me at the moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how many arrows I get.
It's 7. It's
7.
spell level +2.
So I'm gonna do 3 at guy in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and then 4 to fiends.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So let's see the 3, and we very possibly might have to play this like step by step.
Yes, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Will it let me?
That actually works in your favor, technically. All right. So we are first takes 5. It's still doing okay.
So 11 points of damage to mine.
Okay. So it goes down, and it needs to make a where's the all right, so it's going to make a con save, and being that as 3 different attacks, it only needs to I don't think it even needs to make the okay, so it needs to make a con save of 7 or better. Okay.
Fine.
All right.
So-
So it goes down and resurrects.
And then Fiends gets 11 points of damage.
All right. And let me just mark that one. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this one? I don't think this one's taking any damage. No. All right. So that is going to also need a con save of 7 or better. Also 9. All right, so that one goes down, and
Back.
Do they not need to make multiple con saves from the multiple attacks?
no,
That's just
okay.
curiosity.
All right, so like at this point, like I'm gonna take time to really kind of break down. So both keys had an HP of 10. So in Lito's first attack, the first one took him down to 5 HP. The 4 took him down to 1 HP, and the 2 is what took him down. So he needs to. So the way that his since
And,
we're pretty much gonna like
I
take
see
care
how
of
that
these keys.
goes.
Yeah, so he has to make a con save of 5 plus the damage that killed him, and then so it was a 7. He got a 9, and then in the last
see.
attack it was same deal. The 2 points killed him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Worth a shot.
Gotcha. Appreciate it. Just curious. Thank you.
word.
Well, that didn't work. Anybody want to help? Aren't you free?
All right. Yep. Afine, you are up.
Which means I am able to do normal things at the end of my turn.
Oh, that's right, because you were bit. All right.
Yep.
So yeah, incapacitated till the end of your turn. That's right. And now we go to the keys. The first case is the one right by a feed. It is going to, now that you're incapacitated is healed, it is going to make a bite attack. Or your incapacitation is resolved. Sorry. So you're going to take
Action to silvery barbs that again.
Okay.
Using my last first level spell slot.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna re-roll that, and if I hit, we will keep that damage roll. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, that hits.
All right. You're going to take 1 point of damage from the bite, 6 points of necrotic, and sorry, but you are still incapacitated. And we're going to take the one by.
I'm giving myself the inspiration die as well.
What's that?
The inspiration from the silvery barbs. I'm taking that for myself.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
And the keys will. The second one will continue now to take another bite at Leto. I believe 14 misses. Yeah.
Misses.
Okay. Thank you. And that misses. And now we go to a freshly refreshed Gully.
Alrighty.
Oh wait. No, I'm sorry.
Actually,
Wait. Yeah, the Redead. I forgot.
Oh no, we got
Let me see if I
No,
got.
no, it's fine. We can skip that.
yeah, the redead's not in the order.
we can
Yeah.
skip the Redead.
All right, so we're going to see if we can recharge. Oh, we're going to recharge the Shriek attack. And you know what? As much as he loves that Shriek, you know what? Fuck it, I got to go with the behavior. All right, let's see some wisdom saves. All right, we know at least a 14 is a success. And Deacon.
Deacon.
So, all right, everybody
We
succeeds.
all pass.
All right, and that will end the Redead's. Now that will end the Redead's turn as we go to Gully.
All right. Well, Dolly's gonna take a chance that he doesn't have the same after effect with the other little dudes, and he's just gonna swing at him.
All right. 27 is going to hit. 11. Gully is incapacitated as a result of the cloak while taking.
Of course.
Wait, you're fighting the bat or you're fighting the re-dead?
The re-dead.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize. I thought we were going after the bat. Disregard that roll. 27 hits, 11 points of damage, and oh wait, let me.
Yeah, for the bats, I'll use a crossbow.
Your sword is non-magical, correct?
Yeah.
It does no damage.
Okay. All right. So, he'll drop it, and he'll swing with the flame tongue.
All right.
The 19 hit.
19 will hit.
All right. So no fire damage.
15.
You said no fire damage?
Yep. So just 15.
Okay. All right. So it will take
All right.
that 15 points of damage.
Well, I should
And
just be using this anyway, regardless. Yeah. All right, and he will do next wing.
all right. I mean, it's hard to tell when a re-dead's looking bad, but it
Yeah.
might be looking bad. 31's gonna hit.
All right.
Another
No fire in here,
16.
so 16.
All right. It's still up, but it's starting to crumble.
All right, and we'll bonus smack him with the shield. Oh wait, that's not magical damage. That's not gonna do anything.
You know what? It makes you feel better.
Yeah, it does.
It just for good measure. Just give a good fucking smack. All right. Yes, the shield
Smash
does
with
no
the
damage.
shield. Just because.
Just because. All right.
All right.
There we go. That was an awesome productive turn.
But you know what? He is going to just move behind. Oh wait, that's the wall over there. No, he's not. Never mind. He'll stay right there.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's no water wall to the right over here, is there?
No.
Okay, so yeah,
The edge of the
slide over
temple,
here.
unless indicated, does
It's
not
just
have a water
regular
wall.
rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, and then he'll slide over there.
All right. Deacon, you are up.
All right, so I'm going to move around to the bat. So 1, 2, 3, and as stated in my previous turn, withdrawn my Sunblade, and now I would like to use my object interaction on this turn to draw my crossbow.
Okay.
So okay, my hand crossbow, and I use the Sunblade to attack the re-dead.
All right. 24.
Sorry, it does the damage on the left. It's yeah, so the damage on the right is versatile. I don't know why it's still doing that. I tried to remove that.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, so I do the damage on the left because it's one-handed.
Mhm.
And then it does an additional D8 of damage because it's undead, which is a 1, and then I'm going to use my D6 Master's Flourish to add it to my armor class. And actually no. I'm going to so I have another slashing flourish that allows me to deal damage to any other creature I can see within 5 feet of me without making an attack roll against them.
Okay.
So could I theoretically use that to make to damage the keys without like quote unquote touching it, since I'm not making an attack roll?
I mean, it's not the attack. I would say it's not the attack roll that is like the
Gotcha.
triggering.
Any
It's the
weapon
actual,
contact at all?
yeah, like
Okay.
melee weapon damage.
Gotcha. Because the thing is, I could do it with the bow too, so it's all
But it would be
So
a ranged
yeah.
attack.
Okay. Yes. No, I know. Okay, so I will. Well, that's the thing. Is like Okay, so I'll hold off on the thing because I can use the flourish with a ranged weapon. So I
Uh-huh.
will wait until I have a ranged weapon attack to use
Okay.
that. Okay. So yeah. And yeah. Anyway, yeah. So 14 points of radiant damage for the first attack.
All right, that will take it out.
Excellent.
Gully had brought it down
Okay.
to 20, and that radiant damage doubled to 28. So you now have taken out 3 dead, leaving only 2 keys left, both with 1 HP.
Perfect. Okay. So basically
What would you like to
now
do?
that I have now that I have my hand crossbow in my other hand, because I can kind of dual wield these. Hey. Um
Oh, sorry, my my volume got turned down. I apologize. I missed that.
That's okay. So yeah, now with the sunlight from the sunblade like brightly shining as like the redead is cut down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my sharpshooter crossbow attack against the keys that's by Ephine. So I'm gonna do this with my crossbow. And let's see. Did I just find it? Damn, it broke my crossbow shot. Wait, is that it? Okay. 22 to hit.
A 22.
And then I am okay. And then with my crossbow, I'm going to use my Master's Flourish to just basically angle it so that I clip the one that's within 5 feet of me with my crossbow bolt.
Okay.
So this does an additional, so it's 25 damage to the keys that I shot by a fiend, and then 6 damage to the creature that's next to me as well.
Okay. So the one by Fiend has absolutely no chance of regeneration, and
No.
because the highest it can roll is the 22.
Yeah.
So it cannot beat that one. So that is gone. And this keys needs to roll an 11. Yeah, an 11 or better.
Yay.
10. All right.
I'm surprised none of these things have sunlight sensitivity.
They do, and I just forgot to factor it in.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm running
Fair
like
enough.
multiple different character sheets, and I actually on your last attack, I was like, oh shit, they should have been attacking at disadvantage the second Deacon ran into the room.
That's okay. That's okay. But yeah. At least now they're dead.
Yes, they are dead. So, we're going to talk
I only
about this
had to
battle
rules
next week.
lawyer it moderately.
Yeah,
About this what?
we are absolutely going to talk about the battle of like this room's battle next week during our chat broadcast, because
Definitely.
I want to point out like what this battle was, and why I think that challenge rating is absolute garbage, as I have explained. Because each of these,
Oh yeah, challenge rating is nonsense.
yeah, each of these keys have a challenge rating of 1/4, and the Redead has a challenge rating
bullshit.
of 3. So right. So in constructing battles, like there is so much more to constructing an effective battle than numerical challenge rating. Like it can get way more in depth than that. And I am well aware how potentially infuriating battles like this can be, because we do like find something that can be presumably so easy, be like, oh, there's these undead keys and this one re-dead. How much of a problem can this be? And
then you get stun locked to death.
right.
Yeah.
Like I heard the fear in Afine's voice as these attacks were coming in. Like it could have gone very sour, and given various circumstances. But we pulled through, and everyone did a great job knocking out this battle. I believe we have made it through 4 rooms, so we have roughly 16 more rooms to go.
Excellent.
So we're getting there. We have covered the most southern area of the temple, and we have now officially been given our taste of what is to come. We have been given our lore. We have seen what has happened as a result of this corruption. We have in these few short rooms, we have seen, a lot. And I am very much looking forward to unpacking this next week. So, thank you everyone for sticking with us through the technical difficulty. My computer just like white screened on me.
Oh
And
God.
yeah, like that's the last message that came through my headset was Deacon going, you disconnected from the internet, and then everything went like completely silent. I was like, fuck.
Oh God.
So sometimes technical difficulties happen. Thank you for everyone for sticking in. I will be able to combine both broadcasts into a singular broadcast and post it as a more singular thing once I get it up and upload it to our YouTube channel. But yeah, we're in the water temple now.
Hell yeah.
Fucking A. So thank you everyone. It has been a blast, and I am looking forward to unveiling what horrors can be unveiled as we delve deeper in.
Hell yeah.
Who knows? Maybe even Princess Ruto is not the worst thing lurking in here. We will see. But again, look forward to seeing you next week, and have a great night, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye.